Hi guys, this is Pat with STEMjobs.com, and today I want to talk with you about something that I think you might find really useful and that is really near and dear to my heart. And what I'm talking about is a trade school education. So trade schools, I don't know if you guys have heard of them before or not. What they are programs that teach skills and very practical skills at that to work in very specialized industries. I personally worked at a trade school for around 2 years, meeting with hundreds of students like yourself who probably had no idea about what they wanted to do for a living. They had heard from parents, teachers, counselors, even other students, you got to do something. You're going to graduate soon. What are you doing? What are you doing? La 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 la. And they got sick of it. So they went out and visited some different types of schools, and my school was one of them. And many of them went on to actually learn some really valuable skills, graduate, and start a career they loved. And that meant a lot to me. That really showed me, wow, this is really, really valuable. Why didn't I look at this when I was looking at schools? So I wanted to share with you some really cool reasons to look at trade schools. 3 reasons, in fact, and here we go. Reason number 1, trade schools offer a really different type of education. It's very hands-on, it's very not in a regular classroom. So what that means, in a traditional four-year school, you're going to be in a very normal classroom setting a lot of the time. You're going to hear a lot of lectures, you're going to spend a lot of time with the textbook, and for a lot of people that sucks. They don't want that. They want to learn with their hands, they want to do something different, they want to get out of the classroom. So trade schools, you are learning by doing. So at a culinary school, for example, you are not in a regular classroom. You're going to be in more of a kitchen setting, and you're going to learn by actually creating and making with your hands. If you go to an automotive school or an aircraft maintenance school, you're going to be in a garage or a shop or a hangar, and you're going to be taking things apart, putting them back together. You're going to be learning with your hands. You might spend a little bit of time in lecture, you might spend a little bit of time with the textbook, but nowhere near the time you would spend at a traditional school. So reason number 2, you should look at a trade school. It's a shorter, very to the point type of education. So if you don't want to be in school for 4 or 5 or 6 years, if you want to get in, get out, and get the skills you need to get a career you love, look at a trade school. They are very often 12 months, 18 months, anywhere up to about 2 years, and you're getting a really unique license or certification, as well as possibly an associate's degree that says, I have these very specialized skills that mean I can get a really unique career. And along with that, you're getting in and out sooner, and you're getting a career sooner, and that means you're making money sooner. And for a lot of us, that's really important. Actually having some income and not paying student loans for the rest of your life can be really, really helpful. And so step 3, reason 3, why you should look at trade schools, they are very in demand right now. The skills that students learn while pursuing a trade program are really, really necessary in our country today. In fact, according to the Manufacturing Institute, if you were to pursue a career in manufacturing, you would be super in demand. That's because by the year 2020, there's expected to be a need for 3.5 million people to fill jobs in the manufacturing industry. But as of right now, it's looking like only 1.5 million people will actually be pursuing those jobs. So if you want to have a lot of different career opportunities, if you want recruiters knocking at your door, if you want to be doing a ton of job interviews for a cool career before you graduate, look at a trade school. There's a really good chance you might actually even have a job lined up so that once you graduate, you'll start work within a week. And doing something you love that much sooner is really so cool. So just a quick recap, why you should look at trade schools. Reason 1, it's a very different type of education. It's very hands-on, so if you want to get out of the classroom and learn in a different way, they're a great way to do that. Reason 2, it's much shorter and much more to the point. Reason 3, it's very in demand. So if you want career opportunities, look at a trade school. All right, guys, if you want to learn more about trade school programs and the different types of education opportunities that are out there, check out the link below, and feel free to come to STEMjobs.com. We've got tons of great content about different types of education opportunities and careers that are out there. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.